So will Mia Farley. But first, we get to watch this lady for the second time, Isabelle Bosley. She brings forward Conner this time. Some very good horse and rider combinations in this final block of competition in the 3-star on day 2 of our dressage coverage.
This is a really beautiful horse, and right after the break, one that I think could challenge our leaderboard. This horse, owned by Karen Martin, just an 8-year-old, as you said, has had some very strong results with scores in this phase as low as 24.4. So coming in close to equal playing ground with Alyssa, how she entered the arena here, and so far trending in that lead position.
Well, you can see the softness, the relaxation over the back that this Oldenburg gelding brings forward, as you said, Sinead, just 8 years of age by CCI3. She's riding really forward, really attacking these movements in just the right way, forward into the downward walk. This is going to be very important these next few moments here, because we've seen the walk be a pivotal point in these tests for every one of our riders. Not quite square, but good. Stay there for a moment. And for these next block of riders, we've seen them all before on a first horse. So they're back into the ring. They know about the feel. They can help with their visualizing beforehand to really know how it feels to come in here with this ground jury, present yourself in front of Helen Christie and Sarah Miller-Leary.
And I mean, this horse is just stunning. Huge overstep, soft, elastic, confidently on the end of the rein without there being a loop in the rein. I mean, this is some good, challenging sport we're seeing here. Isabelle, rider at Philip Dutton's yard, also worked under Lillian Hurd for about 8 years. And now you're really seeing her develop her own string and turn into quite the professional.
Very patient, nice upward into the canter. Now we're going to see what her balance is made of down the long side and really there. That's where the judges can give the big mark. That's why she's the current leader right here, because you saw the differentiation between the gates. You can really appreciate the different marks the judges can give out. Canter walk, canter, we want to see it clear. That is exactly what we want to see, back into the canter, and just a little trot step in the strike off. So that will hurt her just a smidge.
Of her last 5 internationals, she's won 3 of them.
Not too bad. There, she's really able to give and show the give, how the horse is still sitting in its own balance.
I mean, just at 8 years old, he's so confident, so balanced. I think we might be seeing a real horse for the future, not just for Isabelle, but possibly Team USA.
Beautiful in the canter, strike off this direction, so that's what she wanted the other way, down into the trot. This is going to challenge. This is going to be down to the final movement and the final mark. What is it going to be? Are we going to see Alyssa Phillips unseated in this final block? Good stretch there with the double coefficient. You can see there on your screen 26.0, the current score, and the leader 26.1. Just one movement after this to go. It's a final halt salute. She's going to want it to be square. Front feet even with the back two. Oh, one more step up. Almost does it, not quite square, but beautiful. And will it be enough? We're going to see in just a few moments' time. Keep in mind the score, Alyssa Phillips and Rocket sit on 25.5. I think that is going to definitely take away the small cushion Alyssa had. That we know for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got one more score to come in, and that's the harmony mark, and I don't think that score could be anything less than an 8. A beautiful, beautiful test there. And I think what we saw, that when I think back to Alyssa's test, and again, a new ride for Alyssa, is there's just one more click of engagement, one more click of balance and connection for this horse than we saw with Alyssa's, and that might be just enough to nudge Alyssa down to that second place position and have Isabelle and Conner take over this podium And it is all getting very hot at the end of this competition for the 3-star. Exciting, exciting ride as we are on the edge of our seats waiting to see the score.
Well, a really, really beautiful performance put forward by this young lady and this young horse. All smiles there for Isabelle Bosley. And the score does come through, and it is enough. 24.8 is going to overtake Alyssa Phillips by less than a point. And we have a new leader just like that, Sinead, for our afternoon block.
Yeah, I mean, what a fabulous horse. You know, I had actually, it's a small community, and I had heard whispers and rumors about this horse, and I think the rumors are true that it's a pretty fantastic horse as we see our leaderboard with a few left to go.
Well, you saw her double fist bump there, and it's so exciting when you can come in and you find out the score, and the judges thought it was as great as you felt it was. Takes a little bit of the pressure off. You see a double thumbs up behind her there from Olivia Dutton, and what a great competition this is also, because that does mean Olivia gets bumped to 3rd place, but you can see everyone's here cheering each other on. What a great, great performance by this